everyone, my name is Elif İplikçioğlu. I'm the brand ambassador of Turesta Real Estate. In the second part of our video, I will continue to give you small tips about the best locations to live in Istanbul. The downtown of the European side, Nişantaşı. Between Şişli and Beyoğlu, elegant Nişantaşı is the perfect spot to spend the day shopping, dining and exploring. South of Nişantaşı has two areas to enjoy. Maçka is famous for its large park with a strip of fine dining establishments and five-star hotels. Harbiye is known for its outdoor performance and festival spaces. Maçka Park fills up on the weekends with people of all ages exercising, socializing and picnicking. On the west is Osman Bey, with a good mix of local and international shops offering services and local restaurants that you can access via metro. Teşvikiye is adjacent to the neighborhood to the north and has many luxury shops and local brands throughout its streets. Istanbul's American Hospital, with its high-tech quality facilities and English language services, is also here. These neighborhoods all complement and are walkable from each other. The historical Nişantaşı is up a hill from Beşiktaş, and many upper floor flats here have sweeping views of the city. Lively bars, international restaurants like Spago, and luxury shops which include Louis Vuitton are spaced throughout the neighborhood, attracting people from around the world. Nişantaşı has an interesting story behind its name, and if you pause at the mosque courtyard, you will find two archery target stones. These stones are dedicated to Sultan Selim III in 1790, and the other is dedicated to Sultan Mahmud II in 1811. When the Ottoman court moved to Dolmabahce Palace, Nişantaşı transformed from a rural area to a home for elites. The business hub, Maslak. Foreign and local investors are flocking to modern Maslak. The region is a hub for smart investors and those looking for a high-quality life in Istanbul. As a result, there's a huge demand for commercial and residential properties. For those looking for lucrative real estate opportunities, Maslak offers high rental returns, capital appreciation, and good rates of return on investment. Maslak's stunning skyline is made of sleek skyscrapers among smart residential and office buildings. Many are premium buildings in a more earthquake-friendly zone of the city. Luxury high-rises have panoramic views of the Belgrade Forest, twinkling city lights, and the Bosphorus. High-end living standards are excellent here, with many projects not only boasting well-constructed and aesthetically pleasing residences, but also having commercial spaces, concierge services, fitness and recreational centers on site. Lively Maslak has the essential elements for both commercial and residential real estate investors. Access to schools, businesses, nature, hospitals, and transportation. As Istanbul's financial center, short and long-term investments are profitable as there is always a demand for properties in Maslak. Due to this, property prices can lean towards the higher side when compared to other new districts. However, off-plan projects are a good investment as high year-on-year capital growth is guaranteed. Overall profitability of rentals in the area is increased by the movement of employees and students to Maslak. The rental market is steady with international and local job seekers and students wanting proximity to many businesses and universities in the area. Suitable for housing and investment, Maslak is one of the top neighborhoods to explore when investing your money. At its core, it is a financial business hub that has developed into an extraordinary place to live in. The Bosphorus line, Emirgan. Emirgan is an extremely peaceful seaside neighborhood of Sarıyer district. It is situated by the Bosphorus European shores. It is famous for its lively life, tea gardens, cafes and restaurants by the shore. It has a green environment with its famous Emirgan Grove and Sakıp Sabancı Museum, allied with beautiful mansions, villas and warm artisans. The Asian side. The first one, Kadıköy. Istanbul has the distinction of straddling two continents, but the Asian side is sometimes overshadowed by the European side, given its better-known historical and cultural sites. Kadıköy, a huge seaside district of approximately 1 million people, has great shopping, medical services, parks, and long seaside boulevards for daily strolls. It also has one of Istanbul's largest and most famous weekly markets. Considered more suburban and progressive, the area attracts many families and young professionals who are joining the established residents for more living space and housing value for their money. Colorful art installations and an atmosphere of bustling activities characterize the welcoming hub of Kadıköy. You will find many restaurants, shops, student-friendly bars, and transportation options, from intercontinental and island sea ferries to metros and trains. The Sabiha Gökçen Airport is the second largest airport in the city with connections to Europe, the Middle East, and beyond, in addition to its frequent domestic flights. Following the sea breeze, running and biking paths connect beachside parks strung all the way from the Kadıköy Ferry Terminal through Moda to Fenerbahçe Stadium, to chic Kalamış Marina, and then to Caddebostan Park. All along the way are green open spaces, teeming with energy during the weekends, where you can sit with friends. If you grow tired of wandering the narrow streets around the Kadıköy Ferry and Fish Market area, large modern malls and the famous Bagdat Street cover all other shopping and dining needs. Many chefs have been lured to this side of the city due to the lower rents, making it a desirable dining destination. There are performing arts centers, theaters, concert and sporting venues to fill your cultural and entertainment needs. Housing is a mix of luxury and old apartments for sale in Istanbul. Ottoman mansions are dotted among a medley of renovated or newly built apartment buildings and homes designed to meet modern demands. Your home will likely have lovely views of the Sea of Marmara and the Princess Islands or the European side. New developments are abundant and each neighborhood has its own distinct vibe. Our agents will be happy to walk you through some of the most popular areas like Fenerbahçe, Moda, Kalamış, Göztepe, Erenköy, Suadiye, and Caddebostan to identify the best neighborhood for you. The second one, Bagdat Avenue. One of the best spots in Istanbul to stroll, shop, and grab a good meal or coffee is Bagdat Avenue on the Asian side of the city. This plain tree-lined boulevard runs for 14 kilometers from the east to west, connecting the Maltepe and Kadıköy districts. The area from Bostancı to Kızıltoprak is the most popular area with its concentration of high-end street and luxury shops, pubs and cafes, and good dining options. Not only a social epicenter of Istanbul, but the street also has an illustrious history. The natural beauty and access to the coast led many wealthy families to build summer homes here. Today, surrounding the area are upscale residential neighborhoods. Mixed in between the newer apartment buildings are old Ottoman wooden homes and mid-century modern residences. Visitors can explore luxury shops and excellent restaurants while looking out for remnants from the past. Given its proximity to many fantastic parks and the Sea of Marmara, it's easy to enjoy the treats that Bagdat Avenue has to offer. To reach Bagdat Avenue, you can choose among multiple Marmaray stops to access the neighborhoods surrounding it. It is a short walk from stops like Göztepe and Fenerbahçe. The Marmaray is a high-speed metro line covering 77 kilometers of the area, connecting the Asian and the European sides of the city. Local buses run 24 hours to reach Kadıköy port and the European side. Once you reach the coast, you can walk for kilometers by the sea, set up a picnic, or go for a jog. The highest concentration of fashion brands is located between Suadiye and Caddebostan. Caddebostan has a reputation for being one of the liveliest neighborhoods, with loads of young people and families enjoying the street-side dining options and wide sidewalks. Bagdat Avenue is an exceptional area for friends and families to gather and enjoy all that it has to offer. The third one, Moda. Moda is a very peaceful and green neighborhood of Kadıköy on the Asian side. The district is also a popular residential area. The shores of Moda and the parks are very popular with the young locals. There's a variety of lovely cafes, tea gardens, and restaurants along the Moda coasts. The fourth one, Caddebostan. Caddebostan is located by the Marmara Sea Asian shores. It can be considered as the most prestigious neighborhood of the Kadıköy district. It is famous for its lively city life and the coastline attractions, green environment, and the Princess Islands view with numerous luxurious apartments. In the third part of our video, I will give you small tips about the best locations to live on the Asian side of Istanbul and the outskirts of the European side. The first one, Üsküdar. Üsküdar is the closest area to the European Istanbul, where it can be reached via Marmaray train in less than half an hour. It can be reached by sea transport or by crossing the Bosphorus Bridge. Üsküdar is famous for its beautiful coastline and the Maiden's Tower, which is in the middle of the sea and lights up at night with its ancient beacons. Luxury first-class Üsküdar properties are characterized by their views of the Bosphorus. They have the character of independent houses and low-rise buildings more than residential towers. There are towers and apartments in Üsküdar as well, but they are not very common. Üsküdar is an area that has a historical value. It is not one of the new neighborhoods that has been created and developed. Rather, it is a part of the history of Istanbul and is preserving the value of its real estate. The second one, Beykoz. The most beautiful areas of Istanbul and the most luxurious without any competition is Beykoz area. It is adjacent to the Bosphorus with its forests, nature and calmness that pervades it. For these advantages, celebrities, politicians and businessmen tend to buy luxury homes and villas on the Bosphorus. Some of them live there and some use them as a resort and holiday accommodation. Beykoz area is the best choice for those looking for tranquility, away from the hustle and bustle of the city. It is characterized by a calm atmosphere, green nature and blue sea. It is a full-service area prepared for a luxurious life that is difficult to find in any other area. If you want to own your dream home in one of these areas, we advise you to contact Turesta. Turesta has extensive experience in the market to direct you to the right choice of buying a property that fits your budget. You can contact us and we will be happy to serve you. The third one, Ataşehir. Ataşehir is located on the Asian side of Istanbul. It is famous for its newly built residential projects, well-built network of roads, facilities for a good standard of life and recreational areas. Many locals and foreigners currently prefer to live in Ataşehir town center to have a good standard of the city living. The outskirts, Göktürk. North of the city, near the Belgrade Forest, Göktürk and Kemerburgaz in Eyüp are having a moment. Massive revitalization and investment are transforming these areas. Along with the usual amenities that you expect to find in Istanbul, private schools, healthcare, social activities, and varied dining opportunities, these two areas offer even more. When looking for houses for sale in Turkey, you can find everything in Göktürk, from luxury villas in Istanbul to apartments. The average residents here are middle to upper class young professionals and families. With excellent private schools like Hisar Okulları close by, and many available activities like golfing and horseback riding, families are lucky to settle here. The area is safe and there are many housing and apartment complexes, from luxury buildings to more affordable options that have full services available, from gyms to community pools. Commuting from the area is easy. A new metro line is being built to the Istanbul airport, which is a couple of stops from the area, with continuing service to the downtown areas. Residents of the area can reach Taksim and Şişli in 25 minutes or reach the airport in 15 minutes. All three bridges to the Asian side are close by. This is the perfect location for those who want to be out of the city, but who still want to be within a comfortable commute. People who like downtown vibes without the traffic and crowds and want access to nature will love the area with Belgrade Forest and its hiking trails. These neighborhoods are transforming and we are seeing big things for people investing in the area. All you need to do is to inform the Turesta authorities about the property you're looking for and the region you prefer. We will guide you with a portfolio of properties selected according to your requirements. Turesta will be at your service at all times. Thank you.